or I can make tons of these necklaces.
I mean, do you think this would make a great gift idea for someone that loves to make jewelry? Because again, you could just tie them if you want to have that necklace. Or one of these strands, I mean, just one of them. How much jewelry do you think can be made out of here?
Right, and you can do little dangles, and you know, they look great on head pins.
Oh, I love that.
You just chunk them up, and you can make earrings like that, and little charms. And then add your art clay in.
That's right.
Add your little art clay charms in there, look.
Yeah, you took advantage of that great art clay that you had there, all the different molds. Now you can add your gemstones to it. But we really want to stress that you guys take advantage of this deal because, again, we do have our value shipping, so you're taken care of right there. But also, this isn't happening again. It wasn't supposed to happen in the first place. We were never supposed to be doing this. It is a pure accident on our part that you're going to be able to take advantage of right now. It's a set of 10. A set of 10 of these strands, which I gotta tell you, Sherry, I'm actually really loving the fact that they aren't tied.
I know.
Because that means that you really have so much more possibility.
I agree with you. Well, and then Katie, these freeform guys, now y'all know this because you've seen these, but these come for when they're faceting gemstones, literally faceting gem quality stones. And when the lapidary makes those different angles on there, they are flying off. And right up there, we ought to be able to see what those are. It looks like aventurine, it looks like amethyst, crystal quartz, smoky quartz, I'm just saying, carnelian, green aventurine. It's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I love this. I mean, this is one of those things where I would just take advantage of absolutely as quickly as you can.
And value shipping.
That's right. We have value shipping. Now, we do have, let me just go ahead and quickly show you because we do have 2 of the sets that you can take advantage of right now. They're the multi-gems, and this one, you know, again, you've got such organic type looks in here. This one looks like it's got like some malachite and some
love that one. I love
some
that
howlite,
one.
more jasper and carnelian in there. I mean, again, I'm going to encourage taking advantage of both of these. Don't you think that would be the best thing to do?
Yeah. Because that's it. It's not going to happen again. It is not going to happen again.
I just think it's hilarious that when you really think about it, it's just pure accident that this even happened.
Just add that right there.
Margot.
So you made a wonderful pendant.
Yeah.
Just add that right into your strands.
Yeah.
Right? Look how cool that looks. And you made all of it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean, it's one of those things, you guys, where, you know, it's because we weren't able to get these strands tied in time for that kind of necklace type look. We're able to offer all of them for you for a major discount. This should be $49.99, you guys. This should be basically $50. Instead, because we didn't get them tied in time, you are now getting them for $29.99 each. I would get them both. I would absolutely take advantage of them both. We've got the value shipping in place, don't we, Margo? So you don't even have to worry about added
this becomes
shipping.
all your filler. You know, you're looking for the spacer beads, the things to fill in the spaces when using those bigger beads. That's this.
Yeah.
And 10 of those, that's a ton of these.
Isn't that awesome? That's such a great point. You know, when you're making jewelry, we're always talking about, you know, you need stuff like to finish a piece and spacer beads and things like that. How many spacer beads do you need right here?
You got it.
And you're getting different colors. And these are gemstones.
They're gemstones. They're real gemstones.
They're real gemstones that you're getting right now at a huge discount. So do take advantage of picking up both. You can keep ordering on these. I know we're going to go back to Sherry and Jackie and see some more incredible art clay stuff. But do make sure that you are picking up on our freeform chip strands while you can at this price, because it's not going to happen again, you guys. Pure mistake that came like this, so you get to take advantage of that amazing, amazing discount. Now, before we go back to Sherry and Jackie and learn more about the amazing art clay, which I love. I got mine, by the way. I'm so excited. I was one of those people that got one. Yay! We're going to talk to you a little bit about art clay.
At the beginning of the show, and this has been an art clay show welcome, and I want to welcome Jackie Truty to the gang here that we've got. It's so exciting to have her. She's fabulous.
Oh, it's been a riot.
It is a riot, isn't it?
It's a riot.
Oh, and she'll be back and back and back. Trust us, she'll be back. But all of our art clay kits sold out, and we thank all of you guys for being as educated as you are. We say this all the time, y'all, the most educated people out there. You get it. So we want to thank Jackie. She's the president and distributor of Art Clay in the United States. She's with Art Clay World USA, and so she's just amazing. It took us years to find you, but girl, it was worth it when we found you. Now, at the beginning of the show, we showed you how to make a Celtic or Celtic ring, and Jackie is going to show you guys how. We promised to show you how you can put the gold on it. So if you got one of the kits, You can do this with anything, okay? Not just the ring, but you can put this gold with anything. So Jackie's going to tell you how to do this, and we do sell this gold. So keep an eye out on this.
Let me tell you a little bit about this gold. This gold is a gold paste, and you get 1.5 grams of gold. And it comes in a little jar, and this is 22 karat gold. It means 22 parts out of 24 is gold. 24 is pure gold. This is 22 karat.
I may just be painting this all over my body.
Wait. And when you open the jar, it doesn't look like there's much in it. And I tightened this a lot so it wouldn't evaporate. And it's small. I mean, and I've used a little bit of this already, so this isn't brand new. But it's gold. And it's mixed in a non-toxic binder like every art clay product. So what you're going to do is you're going to stir it up a little bit. I mean, it's really, 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 really
interesting. I'm staring over
in particulate, and it looks almost like mustard.
Yeah, it looks like almost glittery kind of paint.
Right. But what you want to do first, that's the second, you want to stir that so you need it. But the first thing you do is also what you can get is overlay paste. And for those of you who have purchased the kit and think that you might at some point want to repair something or add something when it's already fired, this is the product that you want. Overlay paste is meant specifically for a whole bunch of things, but one of the things it does is it bonds to non-porous surfaces. So if you want to add silver to glass, if you want to add silver to, oh my gosh, to obsidian, this is what you can put it on obsidian. Now you can't torch fire it, so that's like a whole nother program, but it can add
you start to see the potential.
You start to see potential.
Right? I mean, what we're doing today is just the beginning of how sophisticated you can get. But you can add that to your order if you guys want to do that. There you go.
So what I'm going to do, I got to use this one.
And don't forget, use those preferred accounts.
I have here some overlay paste, and when you open the jar, just like everything, you have to stir it because the binder in there is non-toxic, but you've got to put it in your, you've got to mix it thoroughly so that your binder and your silver are all mixed evenly.
Does this not remind you of cooking?
Oh, yeah, very much.
It really does, doesn't it?
So
baking, I guess. More like baking.
The other thing, when you're going to add gold, you have to use the overlay paste as an intermediary. So you put the overlay paste where you're going to fire the gold, and then you let it dry, and then you put the gold on. So if you can see this, it's not brushed. Remember the one that I fired and brushed? You can see the difference. See, one is silver. Let me get these together. One is silver and one is white. And you want to leave the one that you're going to use gold on white. Okay?
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you want it to have as much tooth as possible. You don't want to flatten any of the particles.
Okay.
So
you've already torched it.
It's already been torched. Okay. You don't put this on the greenware, on the clay. You put this on the fine silver.
And I know that's firing, but you got to be very specific with me.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
So you could say to these pieces of jewelry, you're fired.
You're fired.
Okay, that's as funny as I get.
Fired. Okay.
That's as funny as it can get.
So what I'm going to do, and if you're like me, you might need a magnifier, because I know at the age I am, sometimes a magnifier is a good thing. But you're going to put the overlay paste only on where you're going to put the gold. Yeah. Okay.
You notice Katie's the only person laughing at me. You do notice that, right? She's in stitches.
I just ignored it because I didn't want to offend you.
It was that bad, eh?
Yeah, she's chortling.
She is.
That's a chortle.
Oh,
okay, and that's all there is to it. I have put the overlay paste. Again, it's water soluble. Rinse it off. Close this up. And this is going to take just a couple of minutes to dry, not even, because it's so thin.
Yeah.
And then you're going to go back to your gold. If you wanted to dry this with the hair dryer, it would just take maybe 10-15 seconds. So you would just take the hair dryer and turn it on this, because what's going to happen is it's metal now, so it's going to heat up. You don't want it to get too hot to hold. So I would just put it on here for 10 seconds or so, and then what you do is you get your brush with the gold on it, and you go right over.
Isn't this amazingly simple, guys?
You go right over.
That's so easy, Jackie, honestly. I mean, really.
So just think of anything, not only this Celtic ring, but think of any design that you wanted to add 22 karat gold to. You would just put that overlay paste on first.
Every design you'd want, you know?
Oh my gosh. You know, there's nothing like gold.
That's right.
To up the value, up the ante a little bit.
Right. I'm telling you guys, you know how we're always saying, just go out and look at jewelry, and now, thanks to Jewel School, and especially Art Clay, you start to look at things and think, I can make that now. I see how they made that.
I go into jewelry stores, and I never want to buy anything anymore because I say, I can make that.
Yeah, but you sure do get ideas.
Well, yeah, you get lots of ideas.
I agree.
Okay, so I have put the gold, so you can see it's kind of a mustardy color.
Yeah.
See, it's kind of mustardy?
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm going to wait just a second until that dries. Yeah. I'm going to wait till this dries just a second, and then I'm going to go over it again.
Oh, okay.
So you do 2 thin layers.
And again, you have not fired this.
The ring is fired.
Okay, the ring is fired.
The ring is fired, yeah.
Okay.
Remember, you only do this on fired.
Okay.
On silver, not on clay.
That's right. Okay.
Okay.
I can't say my thing again because Katie will laugh hysterically. So.
But it's okay, we'll laugh. We can laugh.
Now, once you get Katie going, Jackie, you
She
know,
doesn't
you've lost
stop.
her.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
You've lost her. Look at her, see? Look. Look at her. You're fired.
Fired. You're fired. Fired.
Oh,
okay.
man.
So I have now put 2 layers on this.
And we learned how to do the ring earlier in the show. And again, if you got the kit, there's all kinds of instructions, and there are all kinds of different projects.
Now I want to tell you, because the worst thing you could do right now is put this paintbrush in water, because you've got a lot of gold on here. You don't want to waste this. So what you're going to do is just put this aside. This is a tip for your silver too. You're going to put this aside and let that paintbrush dry. Once the paintbrush is dry, you can hold it over your jar with the gold and just tap it and let all the silver, all of the gold particles fall back into your jar.
That's smart.
Yeah.
You know, I love that she tells us that all the time. And you don't think about it, guys. Everything is recyclable.
That's the magic word with art clay is recycle, recycle.
Absolutely.
You don't waste anything, not at all.
And I love the fact that it came from recycled product to begin with anyway. So there you go.
Now this is actually, this comes with the gold, and you're going to wonder what this is. This is a medium that's in here, and if you want to put this right on glass and you have to thin it, you actually use this. It's like a glycerin medium.
Cool.
Again, non-toxic, but it thins it out, but keeps it able to attach to glass.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
that's that. Now we're back to the brick. And what's really neat about firing the gold is that you only fire it for a minute, literally just until the gold begins to glow.
Yeah.
Once the gold glows,
That's it.
you say that 5 times. Gold, glow, gold, glow. Once the gold glows, you hold it for the count of 10 and then turn off your torch and walk away. This is where you have to be a little patient because you don't want to quench this. It'll shock it and the gold will come off. What's happening is the gold isn't just attaching, it's actually merging with the silver particles and becoming permanent.
Interesting. Well, you know, I mean, if you think about that, there's alloys. You know, there's all kinds of metal alloys and overlays that are always going on in jewelry.
Yeah.
So I mean, guys, this is not magic. This is just a different approach to what we see every day in jewelry.
Did you know that the same technology used to fire art clay has been around for 150 years?
I believe that. Yeah. It's just that
It's the sintering technology. It's used in the automobile industry.
Yeah. Well, 150 years, Jackie?
150 years.
Yeah, because I was in elementary school then, and I remember my teacher talking about that. Thank you. I wondered if you'd get that.
Along with the Wright brothers. Okay,
now,
I'm trying to turn this so they can see
with it, folks. Now, don't forget, okay? Now, these are almost halfway sold out because there's been a lot of people. We sold 1,000 of these kits today. We apologize to our friends that we didn't have more of those ready, but I am just telling you.